Welcome back to the weekly watch list, everyone. I am lead trainer with Stocks Trade, Tim Bowen. Wow, AI last week, just beautiful, right up into earnings. We talked about it all week. We always sell before earnings. Geez, pretty crazy. Went like $10 past the goal that we went over basically every week for the last 2 weeks. And then these aren't watch list plays, but remember NNOX was there as well on that same webinar that we went over AI on. Apple, Microsoft, Oracle, all these names. Again, Apple and Microsoft, just swing them forever if you've got the account and the patience. So that being said, just some reads for next week. But that being said, the watch list, NRXP, we got a big runner right here. Late day news, well done, breaking news at 2:20 p.m. NRXP hosts corporate strategic conference call this Monday, June 5th at, I don't see the time, 8:30 a.m. Okay. So big rip on that announcement of the call, 8:30 Monday morning. Hey, we'll see. Listen, it's crappy penny stock, but if they pump it up at 8:30, you know what the number one dip and rip is going to be. And looks like somebody knows something. So anyway, no real plan yet on NRXP. I hate to do that to you, but we really got to see what happens at this call. I mean, they could crush it on that 8:30 call, or it could be a disaster. But the reason it's on, the reason it's on the watch list, we got a nice little recipe here. So definitely one of the best things to do, and I know I say this every week, pre-market prep, live on YouTube on Monday mornings at 8:30, right when the call starts. Okay, CNSP was a beautiful 2 p.m. VWAP hold today. That's that number one afternoon pattern we look for. Gaps up, consolidates at VWAP for hours, and then breaks the high of the day at 2:15 p.m. Remember, 2 p.m. is a window. So we'll be looking for breaks of today's highs at 3. MMV was absolutely beautiful this morning. On that break of 3 all the way up to 4. This was the number one idea from this morning's webinar. I thought it had a little bit more juice in it, but hey, a buck a share of upside. We talked about that $3 entry for the move. I mean, at the end of the day, yesterday, this was a 92-cent stock, $3 of upside on a trade plan that we went over about a half an hour in advance, or maybe even longer. Not bad. Anyway, look for breaks of 4 on this. LVTX, beautiful, absolutely beautiful noon breakdown on this. Every day at noon, I go live on the double down video. We went over this at 2:40. It was sitting it was actually pretty cool to see. It was sitting literally right at the Oracle signal of 2:40 right here on that webinar. And I'm like, hey, this thing's basing nicely, ripped all the way up to 379. I think a recap of today's VWAP could wake this up for day 2. So right now, looks like VWAP's going to close at about 3. I think that would be a key level. And then UCAR crushed this yesterday. We had a great morning call, a great noon call on this. Just beautiful. Squeezed up in pre. And yes, you could say, listen, it's faded all day. I agree. It's faded all day. But much like we talk about a lot, remember, a day ago, this was a $3 stock, and this is one of those mindset things that people always seem to screw up. They're like, oh, it's all over for UCAR. And I'm like, this is a $3 stock yesterday morning. Okay. So anyway, 10, 11, 12, all those whole dollar levels all the way to the upside. All right, everyone. Would love to see you on the pre-market prep, 8:30 Eastern, YouTube. We'll see you then.